Hey, I got that long white iPhone cord out of your bag. Don't forget. I'm letting you know. It was in your bag. The one I was just plugging the iPad with.
That silver one?
No, this one. It was connected to a plug, and I got it out of your bag. I think it's mine though.
It's mine.
I got something just like it.
That's the one I had. That's the one I have in my building.
I think it's mine. I think it's mine.
No.
I think it's mine. Are you comfortable, dog?
You need this other one over here? You got out one of those?
No. iPad's 58%. They'll last one game.
I'll get home tonight. Back to the hotel. I won't have a single cord. They'll all be in your truck.
Uh-uh.
They'll all be in your vehicle.
It's not true. All right, we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live, Steve. We're live.
You want to send me the link?
I will.
I do want my damn glasses.
Tilly, you gonna leave our court?
Yeah, that's where I did. You can't pay for good help, can you, babe?
What?
You can't pay for good help these days, can you?
No, you really can't.
Hey, put it up here so people can walk through.
Honest to goodness truth.
Yeah, that damn girl's going to Mississippi State. She didn't get nothing but a 19 on her ACT.
They don't use an ACT no more. You're using your accumulative GPA.
Well, it would have been nice for Meg to known that about 2 years ago.
We're taking it again in a couple of weeks, only so she can get something else for graduation that it ain't got nothing to do with college. Catcher going to state, shortstop going to Ole Miss. Or a catcher on this team, I don't know if it's her.
Yeah, Davidson, 24.
Where's 14 going?
Gulf Coast.
Okay.
Did you send me that link?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome into Bomber softball. We're getting ready for the first pitch here in Alabaster, Alabama, just south of Birmingham. Bombers looking to get started here. This is the third ball game of the day, the third and final ball game here today. Bombers have 2 more games scheduled tomorrow, Sunday. And so this is game number 3 today. The Bombers have won 1 and lost 1 so far here this morning. Bombers matched up against the Hotshots here. Hotshots premier team out of Alabama. Head coach Marty Burke. Eister's going to step in and be the leadoff hitter for the Bombers. Little bunt out in front of the plate's going to go foul. Number 5, Alana Lowry, number 5, is the starting pitcher. And she is committed to the University of West Florida. West Florida down in Pensacola, a D2 school down there. So Lowry committed to the D2 school down in the West Florida Argonauts is what they go by down there. Division II in the Gulf South Conference, as a matter of fact. So Eister now trying to get things started here. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Eister now with a foul ball. Trying to be a leadoff base runner for the Bombers. Gatlin comes out on deck. So Eister, Gatlin, and Jones, the first 3 batters, due up for the Bombers. Next pitch from Lowry is going to be a nice, smooth changeup. Eister got frozen on the pitch. Umpire called it a strike, and Eister strikes out to start the ball game. It's going to bring in Gatlin. First pitch to Gatlin is going to be a little bit low. Looks like a very talented Hotshots team here that, looking down the brochure of the Hotshots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 commits. 9 commits out of 12 players. Pretty good. Probably the other ones just waiting to make their mind up. A few names we'll keep an eye on for this Hotshot teams is number 99, Tinley Grisham. She's committed to Ole Miss. Number 24, Megan Davidson. She's committed to Mississippi State. So we'll keep an eye on those players as we move along here. So Gatlin's the batter now, trying to be a base runner. Top of the first inning, that's ripped down the line, that's foul. Lowry left one up in the wheelhouse of Gatlin, and Gatlin just a little bit early pulled it. Just foul. Pitch to Gatlin now. That's going to be a big, slow curveball from Lowry out of the zone. Lowry pitch to Gatlin. She walks her. Ball 4. Gatlin's going to take a walk, and she's going to head down to first. Here comes McKinley Jones now. Jones is going to step in against Lowry now. And so you have a West Florida commit against the McNeese State commit here, Lowry versus Jones. Gatlin's on at first base. First pitch now to Jones. A little bit low, ball 1. Strike right down the middle. You got the radar gun, Tommy? Can you tell us what the radar gun is? I hadn't. It may be on the screen. I can't see it. Just wondering what Lowry's throwing here. 1 ball and 1 strike now to McKinley Jones. It's going to be a foul tip. No, it's going to hit her. It's going to hit Jones, and Jones could bat again if
That pitch that hit her was 52 miles an hour.
Coach Knight's not going to play the showcase rules here, and Jones is going to go on down to first base, so it's going to be runners at first and second. And here comes Tessa Word. Word hit a home run the last ball game, crushed it over the center field fence. And so Word now a chance to do some damage here now with runners at first and second. The first pitch to Tessa way up out of the zone, ball 1. A slowed down curve ball from Lowry. So 1 ball and no strikes now to Tessa Ward. Ooh, right down the middle. And that was a good pitch. Yeah, it's faster than that. Yeah, that was a good pitch that Word let go by there. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Tessa Word. Next pitch is re-up. That's going to be a no. That's going to be deep, right at the fence. Gatlin's going to tag up and go to third. But Ward hit it good, right dead center field. I thought when it left the bat, it had a chance to get out of here. Maybe the wind held it up, or she just barely missed it. But Ward gave it a good ride. Nothing wrong with that from Tessa Word there, just right at the center fielder. It's going to be 2 outs in the inning. It's going to bring in Callahan. Callahan will bat now with Gatlin at third and Jones at first. Bombers looking to put a run on the board here in the top of the first inning. Bombers versus the Hotshots premier team out of Alabama. So the umpire, not sure what he had to talk about with Coach Knight at third base, but so Lowry now, first pitch to Callahan, called strike. A little curveball from Lowry moved in on the inside part of the plate to Callahan.
Come on, Alley Cat.
No 1 pitch to Alley, left up high. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Callahan committed to the University of Central Arkansas over in Conway, Arkansas. About 3 hours from her hometown. So Gatlin's at third base and Callahan's trying to get her in. The pitch to Alley, that's going to be down low in the dirt. Gatlin at third decided to hold up on the pass ball. Ball out in front of the plate. Phillips did a good job blocking it. Was able to hold Gatlin at third. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Callahan. Jones did go to second on the pass ball, so 2 runners in scoring position for Alley. Here's the pitch. Little change up. inside. Looks like a slowed down curveball Lowry's throwing as a changeup. 51 miles an hour on the pitch. A 2-2 now from Lowry, misses down low and walked her.
That's 3-2.
I was a pitch behind, I guess. So 3 balls and 2 strikes, and Callahan now walks. A base on balls.
How are we off?
I don't know.
First pitch was a strike. Then
I don't
3
know.
balls.
I don't know.
That was 3-1 count.
So
Tim, didn't you have 3-1?
I had 3-1, and then I guess that was
Cal-
that was
so I had that as 3-1, and then
So Callahan walks, and then
Healthy.
Iser's going to come in and run for Callahan. It's going to be Helsing at the plate. Helsing, a big hitter now. 3 home runs this fall. It would be a nice time to get one right here. Ripped into left field. The left fielder falls down. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Jones. Eister's going to round third and score on a double by Helsing. Woo! Helsing with a 3-run double. The left fielder fell down, but it wouldn't have mattered. 2 runs would have scored anyway. But the left fielder fell down. All 3 runs come across the plate, so give Helsing a double with 3 RBIs, and the Bombers lead 3-0. Gatlin scores, Jones scores, and Callahan scores. 3-0, the Bombers lead here. On a big 2-out, 3-run double for Carly Helsing. Helsing just announced earlier today that she's committed to Indianapolis University that's up in Illinois. Helsing has decided to play at, I really need to get the real name on that. Hey, ask her mama what that name of that school is, Indianapolis something.
come on, Mo.
Okay, the University of Indianapolis for Carly Helsing just committed to them. Helsing stands out there at second base with a double.
Call it U of Indy.
And the Bombers have jumped on the Hotshots here to 3-0 in the top of the first. There's a drive by Moak into center field. Center fielder chases it down. Moak's going to be out, but the Bombers do put 3 runs on the board. It's 3-0, headed to the bottom of the first.
Camera's slightly crooked.
What's that University of Indianapolis? Is it a D2,
I don't know.
NAIA, what?
Just look it up. 357. Does that look about right?
Okay. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning now. The Bombers lead 3-0. Number 99, Grisham, who is committed to the University of Ole Miss, or University of Mississippi. Ole Miss down there. Grisham, the leadoff hitter now for the Hotshots. Vincent's going to be the starting pitcher for the Bombers. First pitch misses down low, ball 1.
private.
Callahan's going to be back behind the plate. One ball and no strikes now to Grisham. Pitch from Vincent's going to be called a strike. One ball and one strike. McKinley Jones is at first base for the Bombers. Meg Gatlin's at second. Eister's at third and Sharp's at third. Eister's at short and Sharp's at third. The pitch from Vincent fouled back. One ball and two strikes now to Grisham. It's going to be Moak in left field for the Bombers. Helsing's in center. And that is Lydia Feisty in right field.
Private Methodist college.
Okay. University of Indianapolis for Carly Helsing's a private Methodist school up there. Pitch from Vincent's going to be hit down the line. That's foul. Vincent lifted up in the zone. A pretty good pitch. Grisham kind of just stuck the bat out there and lined it down the left field line. Grisham, the ball player here at the plate from Neshoba Central High School in Mississippi. Neshoba Central known for a top-notch program, high school program down there in around. Good pitch from Vincent there, low on the outside part of the plate, didn't get the call. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Grisham. It's a big out here for the Bombers, trying to get this leadoff hitter out for this hot shot team. The pitch from Vincent, a little tap foul by Grisham. Bombers have a 3-0 lead. You want to come out and try to shut this hot shot team down here in the bottom of the first. And it starts right here with Grisham, the leadoff batter. 2 balls and 2 strikes now from Vincent. The pitch left up high just a little bit. It's going to be a full count now. A good battle going here between Vincent and Grisham. Bombers shifted a little bit over to the left side. A 3-2 pitch from Vincent, swing and lifted into left field. There's Moak, and that's going to be an out. Moak, the outfield was shifted over toward the line. Moak was standing about 5 feet off the foul line, and Grisham hit it right to her. Bombers have the first out of the inning. It's going to bring in number 51 now, Bennett. Bennett's going to be the batter. Bennett is committed, looks like, to Yale University. That's impressive.
You said Yale?
Yale, yep. And I see the Yale coach.
Y-A-L-E,
Yeah, the Yale coach is back behind the screen. Here comes Callahan. Now nobody's going to be at first base. Nobody was at first. Callahan had time, made a good throw, and nobody was at first. Gatlin, not sure if there was a shift on. There may have been a shift on, and
Good play.
Gatlin couldn't get back to first base. So Jones, the first baseman, charged the bunt, which really it was Callahan's ball the whole way. And so a little miscommunication there between Gatlin and Jones, and that's going to be a base hit. Give Bennett a single. Pitch from Vincent on the inside part of the plate, 58 miles an hour. And this is going to be number 13. 13 is going to be Hope Tucker. Tucker from Sterling High School down in Louisiana. Pitch from Vincent, curveball called a strike. Yeah, we need to get that on up to about 61. Yeah. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Tucker. Pitch from Vincent just misses, a little curveball on the outside part of the plate. .24 Davidson comes out on deck. Swing and fouled out of play. So Vincent will have 2 strikes on Tucker now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Davidson, the on-deck batters, committed to the Mississippi State, and so Vincent's got to do her best work here now, keep Tucker off the bases. Vincent's got her signal from the dugout. A pitch from Vincent, that's going to be a ground ball to shortstop. She's going to go to... Gatlin can't cover the bag. Gatlin
Let's
two
go!
times now. Hadn't covered the bag. Gatlin wasn't at first base on the bunt. She wasn't at second base on the force. Should have been, inning should be over now, and here comes Davidson. Now Davidson's going to bat with runners at first and second. That's an E.
E4.
So runners at first and second. They hadn't hit a ball out of the infield just yet. Now Davidson, the big hitter. And Vincent's got to be careful now with Davidson.
24.
24, Davidson. As we said, Davidson's committed to Mississippi State, so you know she's a good ball player. So Vincent's got to be careful here. 3-0, the Bombers lead. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Called strike on a curveball from Vincent. Nice pitch.
61.
Swing and pulled foul over toward the Bombers' dugout. So now 2 strikes on Davidson.
I don't know who that is on deck. 34.
34. There is no 34.
Woo! No, he did not call that.
Yeah, so 34 is the on-deck batter, but we don't have a name for her. Pitching now, Vincent now coming after Davidson, swing and ripped foul. That's going to be a big foul ball. That's just a long strike.
Yeah.
Just don't throw the next pitch there. This is where Vincent needs to be able to come back with a changeup.
Come on, Meg.
2-2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Vincent needs to come back at Davidson now, try to throw a changeup and throw her timing off. Vincent got the signal. 2-2 pitch now to Davidson. Big curveball misses. 3-2.
Come on, Meg.
Three balls and 2 strikes now to Davidson. Pitch from Vincent, swing and a miss. She struck her out. A big curveball from Meg Vincent strikes out the Mississippi State commit Davidson. That's going to be 2 outs in the inning now. And the Bombers are 1 out away from getting out of the bottom of the first.
This is 34.
34 is going to come in now. Don't have a name. No name here for number 34 from parts unknown. Number 34. Two outs in the inning. Little rise ball from Vincent misses up high. Price they have is number 00. Now I don't know if that's changed here or not, but that might be a good guess here. Maybe she changed jersey numbers or wearing a different number this weekend. Pitch from Vincent. That's going to be blooped into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Vincent jammed her, and the batter got just enough of it to get it out of the infield. It's going to be 3-1 now. It's a good pitch by Vincent. She jammed the batter. The batter just strong enough to get it over Eister's head at shortstop. Give her a single and an RBI. That's going to score Bennett.
This is number 5, Lowry.
That's going to score Bennett. It's 3-1. The Bombers still lead. This is the pitcher, Lowry, coming in to bat now. And Vincent needs to shut the inning down right now. Runners at second, third. A 3-1 lead. You just want to get out of this first inning with the lead. Pitch from Vincent misses up high, ball 1. Bombers just looking, they want to win this inning and get out of this inning with the lead. A little check swing by Lowry. It's going to cost her a full strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now with 2 outs. Vincent now with a 1-1 delivery to Lowry. Swing and ripped foul. That's going to be in foul territory.
Strike 2.
A long strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Lowry.
I called that.
So Vincent now with 2 strikes on Lowry. One-two pitch from Vincent. A big curveball misses outside. 2-2.
Come on, Meg.
Runners at second and third. A 2-2 delivery from Vincent. Up high, rise ball. Nice pitch. It's a nice pitch by Vincent. Rise ball on the inside part of the plate. Up in the eyes of Lowry. Lowry couldn't do nothing but foul it back. That's a good location on the last pitch. Vincent now with another 2-2 delivery to Lowry. Just missed on the inside part of the plate, right at the knees. Vincent really wanted that call there. Umpires have had some tight strike zones out here this morning. So a big pitch here in the bottom of the first inning now to Lowry. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Vincent now with a 3-2 delivery to Lowry's. Curveball, and she missed her. Vincent's going to walk Lowry. And so Lowry's going to stay in and hit. With the showcase rules, Lowry, even though she drew a base on balls, can stay in and bat again. And so she'll bat again. They get a courtesy runner for her at first. So Vincent's got to get Lowry out no matter what. First pitch again, it's a big curveball, swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Lowry. A pitch from Vincent right down the middle on the inside part of the plate. Vincent looked like she snuck a fastball by Lowry. No balls and 2 strikes. So now an 0-2 count. Vincent can be picky here with a few pitches and try to get Lowry to hit her pitch. Maybe a rise ball in the eyes right here. Pitch from Vincent way outside on the curveball. Lowry offered at it. Good pitch by Meg Vincent at 0-2. Try to get Lowry to chase a curveball. She did. Lowry just got a piece of it.
Come on, Meg.
No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Vincent. Big curveball way outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good location on a 0-2 pitch. Lowry chased the last one. Vincent moved it a little bit further outside. See if she could get her to chase it again. Vincent now 1-2. Pitch down low, misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Mike, you got the whole world.
Bases loaded. Nowhere to put Lowry. Vincent now with a big pitch at 2-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Vincent strikes out Lowry. That's a big strikeout. So the Bombers get past a couple of little mistakes in the field. We'll go to the second. The Bombers lead 3-1. We'll get another pitcher here. Can't. Got a new pitcher here, number 33, Kramer.
Can't spell.
Kramer is going to be the new pitcher for the Hotshots. Kramer from Fort Payne High School in Alabama. Committed to, it looks like the University of Alabama, Birmingham.
I'm already on Missouri.
It's in the recent search. Just down there in search for. Take you to YouTube.
Alright, okay.
Turn the phone sideways.
Yeah, let me see. Okay. Alright, let me tell my mama that. Let me tell
I'm gonna send her. You have to. She'll have to tap on the link, or you
Tap
can
on
text
the
her the
link.
link. You want to copy that paste?
Hey,
That
there's
link?
still
Text
links
it to her.
there. I'm gonna text you the link and tap on it, okay? Alright, bye. Yeah, here you go. Help me out, sir. My mama's 85 and she's not able to come out, so
Hey, well, bless her heart for even being able to
wants to watch.
figure all that out. You know what?
I'll go to text her.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So the new pitcher for the Hotshots is Kramer. Her first batter is going to be Sharp. Her first pitch is going to be in the dirt for ball one. The Bombers lead 3-1, headed now to the top of the second inning here. Sharp's going to be the leadoff hitter, and then looks like Feisty's on deck. Ball hit into right field. It's going to be a base hit for Sharp. So Sharp leads the inning off with a line drive to right field. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to bring in now number 9, Lydia Feisty. So let's see how Coach Knight wants to play this. Will he let Feisty hit, try to bunt, get Sharp to second, or what? Pitch to Feisty's going to be miss outside, ball one. Eister comes out on deck, so Feisty is the number 9 hitter at the bottom of the lineup.
Okay. Yeah, he told her, he said, I'll let you know when you go play. She's his granddaddy.
Feisty now is going to show a bunt. There goes Sharp. Sharp's going to steal the base. So give Sharp a stolen base. Now runner at second base with nobody out. Phillips, the catcher, Charlotte Phillips, committed to Gulf Coast, and Sharp just stole the base on her. Looked pretty easy. So the pitch from Kramer is going to miss inside. I think it's 2-1, I believe. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Feisty, I believe. The pitch is going to be lined into right field. That's going to be down. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get to the fence. Sharp's going to round third. She's going to head home for a score. Feisty's going to third base with a triple. An RBI triple for Lydia Feisty. And the Bombers have greeted Kramer with 2 base hits and a run in her first 2 batters. 4-1, the Bombers lead.
What's it now, 6 or 5?
4-1.
I'm sorry, 4-1. 4-1.
So Feisty with a triple down the line. Sharp was able to score easily from second base. And here's Eister now. The first pitch from Kramer, 61 miles an hour, called a strike.
The YouTube link on the Missouri Bombers page and Mississippi Bombers. The link on Facebook page.
Eister now with a little ground ball. That was low. That was ball number 1. Eister swung at it.
That dog's precious.
No balls and 2 strikes now to Eister. Eister with a little roll over to first base. Nice job by Eister. Nice job by Eister. Eister was playing possum with the first baseman and gave Feisty a chance to score. The first baseman was going to try to tag Eister. Well, Eister just stopped, and Lowry just started chasing Eister, forgot all about the runner at third. And so a good heads-up play by Eister. Eister was going to be out no matter what. And Eister just checked up, and Lowry just kind of like lost track. Gave Feisty come across and scored easily on a little ball to the first baseman that the first baseman should have been looking at the runner at third. And so give Eister an RBI on a ground out to first. Feisty scores, and the Bombers lead 5-1. Gatlin's going to step in now. 2 balls and no strikes to Gatlin.
We don't have anything. We can bring our cooler out here. That's all right, though. If the Mexicans cooler's here, we got cooler.
Swing and line down the right field line. That's going to be a trouble. Gatlin's going to round first and head into second. She'll stop right there with a 2-out double. Oh, excuse me, a 1-out double for Gatlin. Gatlin hit it in the same spot Feisty did, right down the line. So a 1-out double for Gatlin. It's going to bring in McKinley Jones now. Jones walked her first time up. Be a great time now for Jones to greet Kramer with a 2-run home run right here. The first pitch to McKinley, little changeup. A little 48-mile-an-hour changeup from Kramer. 5-1, the Bombers lead here. Top of the second inning. Hour and 20 minutes on the game time here. The 0-1 pitch down to McKinley Jones. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 61 miles an hour from Kramer. Jones now got to battle back in the count. 0-2 delivery. Singled into left field is Jones. Gatlin's going to be held at third. So no balls and 2 strikes. Kramer came over with a pitch right at Jones's eyes. And Jones just hit it, drilled it into left field in between short and third for a base hit. A good job of 2-strike hitting from McKinley Jones. So Gatlin's at third base and Jones is at first. Eister's going to come in and run for Jones. And it's going to bring in Word. Tessa Word. 1 home run on the day so far.
Come on, Tessa.
And just missed a home run her last time up. And if I was the Hotshots coach here, I'd think about walking Tessa Word with first base now open. An 0-1 delivery to Tessa. Swing and line out of play. No balls and 2 strikes.
Straighten it up, baby.
So Word will have some work to do now here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, baby.
Word will have to try to get back in the count here. Let's see if Kramer wants to come after her or wants to waste a pitch here at 0-2. Swing and little ground ball to the second baseman. That's going to score a run. So a good job by Tessa Ward with no balls and 2 strikes. Ward just hits a little ground ball to the right side. Gets the runner in, and so give Word an RBI there. That's a good piece of hitting from Tessa Word. An 0-2 pitch. She just went with it. A little outside pitch from Kramer. And all she needed to do there was get a little ground ball to get a run in, and that's exactly what Word did. Gatlin scores, and it's 6-1.
Good cut.
Come on, Alley Cat.
Stay on it now. Stay up.
So Callahan now with a base hit could score another run. A 2-out base hit is what Callahan's looking for. That's a big run with Eister over there at third. You don't want to leave nothing stranded over there. This Hotshot team is a really good team. You want to score as early and often against them. Callahan ripped it back up the middle. That's a base hit. Eister's going to score and give a single to Callahan, a single to center field, an RBI, and the Bombers lead 7-1. She was deep. That center fielder was playing deep, and she couldn't get there. 7-1 now, the Bombers lead. Here comes Helsing now. Helsing had a big 3-run double in the first inning with 3 RBIs. Helsing's going to bat now. First pitch fouled off. I don't know. Tony had some earlier. I don't know what he did with them. Helsing now trying to pick up Callahan. That's going to be popped up back here to the screen. It's going to be out of play. Right here in front of us, almost in my lap.
Come on, Carly.
No balls and 2 strikes now to Carly Helsing. Fouled back out of play again. Helsing just in the last day or two committed to the University of Indianapolis, a private Methodist school up in the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, that was about as good a pitch as you can get. And Kramer's looking at the umpire like, you got to be kidding me. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Helsing had a good look at it too, I guess, but it was a nice pitch, and the pitcher Kramer was really wanting that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Helsing. And Gatlin, who's running for Callahan, did take second base. So a base hit here now from Helsing will score Gatlin from second. Swing and ripped into center. That's going to be caught by the center fielder, and that's going to end the inning.
The Bombers are up now 6-1.
But a big inning, a productive inning for the Bombers.
7-1, 8-1.
The Bombers scored 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. We head to the bottom of the second, and the Bombers lead 7-1.
You're hot and you're cold.
Yes, hot, cold.
Is that one that we've had, or is that
That's
one
one. Hey, Tony.
that's updated?
Yeah. Shut.
Seven to 1 Bombers as we head into the bottom of the second. Number 8, Emery Burke's going to be the leadoff hitter from Boaz High School down in Boaz, Alabama. So Burke's going to be the leadoff hitter. Number 14's on deck. That's Phillips, the catcher. And so
Go, Mick.
Vincent now can go to work here, a 7-1 lead. First pitch to Burke's going to be fouled down the line. Do what now? Oh, pudding. No balls and 1 strike now to Emery Burke, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second for the Hotshots. The 0-1 pitch from Vincent. Misses down low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Vincent from South Haven, Mississippi, DeSoto Central High School. Committed to Jones College down in Ellisville, Mississippi. On the mound here for the Bombers. Pitch misses up high now, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Come on, man.
A 2-1 pitch from Vincent. Curveball. Called a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Burke. Pitch from Vincent's going to be popped down the right field line. Feisty's going to come and look at it. Lots of room over there, but Feisty couldn't get there. The more room in right field, the more area she had to run, and Feisty just couldn't get there. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Burke.
Pudding, I see you cold. You want your toboggan or
Curveball from Vincent misses up high. 3 balls and 2 strikes now.
jacket, toboggan, anything?
I'm good. The sun, we done got back in the shade again.
Yeah, I know it. Where it's 20 degrees cooler.
Vincent now with a big pitch here. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Burke. A 3-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. She struck her out.
Hooked!
Vincent strikes out Burke with a big curveball. And that's how we start the bottom of the second inning. That's 3 strikeouts in the ball game so far for Vincent. It's going to bring in number 14 now, Phillips. This is the catcher for the Hotshots. Phillips committed to Gulf Coast. First pitch from Vincent, a curveball misses up high. Pitch from Vincent misses on the inside part of the plate. That was a 60-mile-an-hour
Nice, Mick.
fastball from Meg Vincent. Just barely misses. It looked like a pretty good pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Now Phillips is the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You want to get her out. Don't start a bunch of trouble here with the number 9 hitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number 8 hitter is Phillips. Number 33's on deck. So 3 balls and no strikes. Throw a good old fastball right down the middle, and she didn't. Walked her.
Dad blast it.
So Phillips is going to walk on 4 straight.
Is that Auburn? Up there with UAB, Steve?
Huh?
Is that Auburn? Up there with UAB?
I don't know.
I think that says Auburn. She walked, and she's gonna stay at the plate. I don't know what the coaches are talking about.
Yeah, so Phillips walked. They brought in a courtesy runner for her. And I don't know what they're trying to say here about this. The coaches is having a little discussion with the umpires about it. whatever kind of discussion they are, it's getting hot. It's getting hotter as they keep. The more they talk.
I'm ready to get the popcorn out.
So they're not going to let Phillips walk. They've been doing it on the other field this morning. I guess he's not doing it here, but the other batter did it. Lowry did it earlier in the first inning. And so I'm not sure why we do it one inning and we don't do it the next. But anyway, Phillips is on at first base with a walk. And it's going to bring in number 33, Kramer. This is the pitcher.
Well, you know, none of us did it, but Lowry did it.
Yeah, Lowry did it for sure. And so Kramer bats now with one runner on. First pitch from Vincent, lined right at Gatlin. That's going to be a double play.
Yes,
Nice
sir!
job. One pitch and a double play. The Bombers are out of the inning, and we're going to head to the top of the third. The Bombers lead 7-1. Line out, 4-3. 4-3. 2-3. Line out, double play ends the inning. No.
Yeah, he wouldn't let her stay at the place. I'd be mad too. Get that right, Lola. Who's up the bat?
Yeah, Moak, Sharp, and Feisty coming up.
Did Icer? Who had that double play?
Gatlin.
Gatlin and Jones. Okay.
Sun drops behind the clouds again. When you get in the shade, makes a difference.
Then I'm not even changing. I mean, you're changing clothes, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some pants on.
I'm not changing clothes to go to. I mean, we don't. Ain't no sense in changing
No,
clothes.
I'm just gonna put some.
Y'all don't even have time to go to the hotel, do you, Steve?
I don't guess if we're going right after this.
Other than
You got your clothes I can use?
No. Can't use my clubs, man. That's almost like
Asking the,
swapping wives or something if you want to use my golf clubs. You know what I mean?
but we do. Never mind.
Uh,
my God.
yeah, I'd come closer to letting you borrow my wife than I would my golf clubs. You know what I mean?
Huh.
I like to go to the driving range.
Yeah.
I think you gotta pick them up.
Yeah, that's right.
I go, I'm the only person who'll go to the back of the mall. Go to golf course.
I asked him, could I use his clubs? He said he's come close to letting me borrow his wife in the club.
I like to play, but I just
That's like loaning your shotgun out to somebody. If you're going duck hunting, I can't loan you my shotgun either. You know what I mean? The top of the third inning now. The Bombers lead 7-1. Yeah, let's get back to the game before we get in trouble here. A new pitcher for the Hotshots. Now, this is going to be number 34, and we're not sure what her name is. We have no info on her other than her number is 34. The Bombers lead 7-1, and Moak, Sharp, and Feisty, the three batters due up for the Bombers. Feisty had a fly out to the center fielder her first time up. I think he's from somewhere else over there. He's from a I think a junior college over there somewhere. I think it's the University of, maybe it's like a branch of it or something. Yeah, I've seen him before down in Decatur. Moak's going to draw a walk. And that's how we start the top of the third inning here.
Come on, Cameron.
Sharp's going to step in now. Sharp had a single to right field her first time up, stole a base, and came around to score a run on the feisty triple. First pitch on the inside part of the plate. Ball one. A big swing at a curveball, and I think that was more to try to give some Moak some cover so she could steal the base. So Sharp now with another RBI opportunity with Moak at second. A base hit to the outfield should score Moak. Moak has good speed. Pitch to Sharp, swing and a miss. She pulled her head out. Yeah, that guy right there has got the he's got the two girls that played with that Alabama bunch, the prospects. The two girls, I think, that were pitchers, the twins.
Okay.
Remember, we played them in Decatur that
Yeah.
couple of times.
I wasn't there.
Little ground ball here to third base. Sharp's going to be thrown out at first. Moak's going to go to third. So the Bombers do get something productive out of a ground ball from Sharp. Moak was able to get over to third base, so now Moak's at third base with one out.
Let's go, Lydia!
No, you was in Decatur with us when we went over there to the prospects tournament, and they had them twins, and we was playing the prospects, and they had twin pitchers, two girls. They were twins.
I didn't make that Decatur.
No, it may not have been Decatur then. There's another base hit by Feisty. Oh, she caught it.
She caught it.
I thought it hit the ground
She caught it.
and was going to get by the second baseman, but she made a dive and catch. Feisty hit it well. A good play by the second baseman. A line out to 4. I thought it was going to get through. Now Icer, it's going to be up to Icer now with 2 outs.
Come on, Ryan.
Try to get that run in over there at third base. That's Moak. No, you know, last fall, we went down there a couple times. Tommy, we went down there a couple times with that hybrid team and played down there, somewhere in Alabama, where the prospects always have the prospects ain't around anymore, but it's where the prospects held those tournaments down there. Little bunt here by Eister with 2 outs.
We came to Alabama twice last year. That was here and then up north for this tournament.
It was in north. It was in the north. No, it was down 72. Florence, maybe. Maybe it was Florence.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? It was Florence. Yeah, I think it was Florence.
I like just about everybody.
Eister down with a strike on her, trying to get Moak in from third base. Bomber needs to keep adding to the run total. Swing and fouled back out of play by Eister. Eister's going to be 2 strikes now.
My dog knows that word, snake.
The 0-2 pitch, a foul tip.
I did. I asked her.
Eister stays alive here.
That's what she told me. 'Cause I was
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
She's like, she said, go ahead and let them in. And she said, if they say, you know, I said, well, take her back out there. She said, she sat in her chair.
The 0-2 pitch down low in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Riley Eister. Eister from Hernando, Mississippi. Signed with McNeese State University down in Lake Charles. So Eister and McKinley Jones will both be playing in Lake Charles next year for McNeese. A little ground ball to the shortstop, to the second baseman. She's going to throw Eister out at first, and that's going to end the inning. The Bombers are going to strand Moak at third base, leave her hanging. 4-3 on the put out. Eister's out, and that ends the inning. Going to go to the bottom of the third. The Bombers lead 7-1.
right. Most of them don't. He is crazy. Crazy.
You tell him not to bend over and drop the soap, right? Huh?
I keep that in the wrap.
What are you saying?
He said, did you tell him not to drop the soap because Lola would get him? I said, no, I keep that in the wraps.
Yeah.
I try not to tell everybody. Okay, who's bigger? Steve, can you see that number on that girl? Okay.
Yeah, the cabin. That's where she'd been doing it. But she said she quit, so I don't know.
Get your little butt out of the way.
Come on, Meg.
So number 44 is going to step in and be the leadoff hitter here for the Hotshots in the bottom of the third. That's going to be ripped into left field. Moak's going to come in and make a catch. So 2 pitches and 1 out for Vincent and the Bombers here in the third.
They ain't got nothing to do with that. They just figured it out.
That's why everything's sticking real bad. Y'all got how much spray y'all got? That's why everything's I can feel it on my hands now. All I smell is
Number
dog.
44 was Ruddick.
Body play y'all put on.
Little bunt here now to Sharp. Sharp's going to come up and throw the runner out.
That Sharp is a hell of a ball player.
So Ruddick led the inning off with a fly ball. And now number 9's going to bunt, and Sharp's going to just throw her out. So 3 pitches, Vincent's got 2 outs. Number 9, we don't have a name on her.
3 pitches, 2 outs for Vincent.
Yeah,
That's out there normal.
yeah.
Why are we going through the circle? What are you doing?
So number 9's going to ground out 5-3. And Coach Knight's going to come out and make a pitching change. That's 1 time through the lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 batters. Vincent faced 11 batters. Gave up 1 run. And gave up only 2 hits. Struck out 3 and did a good job. And so I'm thinking with Coach Knight here, what I'm thinking is 1 time through the lineup, he's going to change pitchers now. And he's going to give Grisham, this is the leadoff batter for the Hotshots, he's going to give her a different look here. And he's going to bring in Tessa Word. Word's going to come in and relieve Vincent. And it also, too, may be a stalling tactic here, too, as well. We got an hour and 20-minute time limit.
We've been recording for an hour and 14.
An hour and 14, and so Coach Knight may be just trying to do a good old-fashioned stall game here and try to get this game over in 3 innings.
Against the talent.
The umpire seems to be in no hurry for Ward to get warmed up, that's for sure. And that's an advantage for the Bombers. Worst case scenario here, we're looking at 1 more inning. And it may be, I don't even know if it's drop dead, finish the inning, or what we're playing here today.
I ain't got a clue.
But anyway, Word's going to be the new pitcher. Vincent's going to go to first base, and McKinley Jones is now, I guess McKinley's going to take a breather and go sit down for it. No, McKinley's going to go to right field. And Feisty's going to come in and warm up. Feisty's down in the bullpen warming up, and so McKinley Jones is in right field, Vincent's at first. Word's the new pitcher. Gatlin still at second, Eister at short, and Sharps at third. First pitch from Word. Gonna miss outside, ball one.
Come on, Tessa.
So Word now faces the top of the lineup. And that pitch is misses down low, ball two. The 2-0 pitch for now from Word. It's going to miss down low, ball three. That's a pretty good pitch right there, and Word just didn't get the call. Right at the knees of Grisham. So here's where Word's behind, 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch call should be just a good old fastball right down the middle. Right there. Throw her another one just like that. Don't have to get fancy here. You got a 7-1 lead. The leadoff hitter, just throw her a fastball right down the middle, get back in the count.
That's right.
A 3-1 pitch now from Word. Right down the middle. Now, give us one more just like that.
Right.
A fastball right down the middle.
That's right. That's right.
No reason to throw a curveball or a rise ball or a screwball. Give her a fastball right down the middle.
Right.
I can call these pitches. 3-2 pitch right down the middle, and Grisham's going to foul it off.
Right.
3 balls and 2 strikes now, and you're back in the count. And now this is the point where Grisham, if she wants to, she can throw her favorite. Word. Word can come back with her best pitch. I really don't know. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Grisham. 2 outs in the inning. Bombers trying to get out of the third. They lead 7-1. 3-2 pitch from Word. Comes inside, misses. Looked like a curveball, came inside.
Get her.
And that's a 2-out walk. Grisham's going to walk.
Come on, baby, you can do it.
It's going to bring in number 51. It's going to bring in Bennett.
Get her on 2 here.
First pitch now from Word to Bennett. It's going to be a tapper right back to her. Backhand. Nice job by Word. It's going to be safe at first. Bennett beat it out. A good play by Tessa Word out there on the mound. She backhanded it, came up with a quick throw. Vincent gave a good stretch over there. And it tells me that Bennett's pretty fast. A little infield single now for Bennett. It's going to bring in Tucker now, the number 3 hitter in the lineup for the Hotshots.
Come on, Tess.
Tucker reached on an error her first time up. First pitch is going to be a ground ball to Eister. Eister's going to make a good play, get up and touch third, get up and touch second. That's a nice play by Eister. It ends the inning. A good heads-up play by Riley Eister. Good defensive play behind the pitcher Word. That's going to get the Bombers through the third inning. The Bombers lead 7-1.
Well, Tessa took the mound with 2 outs. Talk to Steve.
You had a bunt to third. You had a line out to left field to start the inning. Number 9 hit a bunt to third base and got thrown out. And then number 1, 99, walked.
I
Right. Now, for,
That sharp through line.
now 44 batted first, led off the inning 44 with a line out to left field.
Got it.
And
Okay.
then number 9 hit the bunt to third.
Okay.
That's sharp through out.
Okay, so the line out was first. Okay.
Yeah,
and
44.
This was the bunt out. Okay, I gotta go back. Okay, that was the bunt out. 51 walked. Who walked?
99 walked. 51 had an infield single to the pitcher.
But we started with 44,
Right. 44 was the leadoff hitter.
Okay, we got that one with the line out.
Right.
And then 99.
No. 44 led off, and then number 9 batted. A bunt single. I mean a bunt. And Sharp threw her out.
Okay, dang. All right, that's where we had 9 then 99. Okay.
9 and then 99. 99 is the leadoff hitter, the number 1 hitter.
Okay, that was a line out. Okay, line out. That was the line out. That was the bunt out. That was the walk. That was the first base, and then ground out to short. Okay, I gotta back all that out. Undo.
First pitch now to Gatlin here to start the 4th inning is going to be called a strike. Gatlin, Jones, and Word, the 3 batters due up for the Bombers. Fouled back out of play now. Gatlin's going to be in the hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Gatlin's 1 for 1 in the ball game, a walk and a double. Gatlin's scored 2 runs. And Gatlin finds herself in a hole here now. No balls and 2 strikes. .34, the pitcher for the Hotshots. We don't have a name on her. Swing, and that's going to be lifted. Now to McKinley Jones. Misses down low, ball 3.
Should be back.
Let's see if Jones gets the green light here at 3-0. I think I'd give Jones the green light. Hit something hard here at 3-0. There's a strike.
He liked that low.
Yeah, 7-1. You know, you can take a shot here on a 3-0 count. Probably getting pretty close to the end of the ball game here. There's a deep fly ball into left field. That's trouble. Back. That's going to be a home run. Give Jones a home run on a 3-1 pitch. And that's what I was thinking at the 3-0 pitch, that Jones could just unload. Well, she waited 1 extra pitch and took a 3-1 pitch over the left field fence. That's Jones' 2nd home run here in the fall. and the Bombers now lead 8-1.
Go, Word!
Thank you, man.
Get you caught up.
I didn't catch the 9.
So the Bombers have put 8 runs on the board against this Hotshots team. This Hotshots team's a pretty good ball team. And the Bombers have just unloaded on them here in the first 3 innings. Word now, a chance to go back-to-back with Jones. Word had a home run early this morning against the, who was that we was playing when she hit the home run? The Bolts team
No.
against the Bolts? Or was it against the Top Gun? I can't remember.
It was Top Gun. No, it was over here. It was against the ball.
Yeah. And then Word hit a home run earlier, then almost hit her second one to dead center field and just missed it about 4 feet. So Word's ahead in the count here now, and she can unload on one. Looking for one good pitch right down the middle. That's going to be down low in the dirt, and Word's going to walk.
It was our only run against the ball.
And they're going to.
Yeah.
Word's going to walk, so they're not going to let them. They're not going to let them do the.
Gonna let her bite again.
Yeah, they did it earlier in the day, and so now Word's just going to have to take a regular walk like the good old-fashioned days. And it's going to bring in Callahan now. It's a good trade out here. Eister's going to come in and run now for Tessa Word.
All right, come on, Alex.
He said this is the last batter.
I didn't hear anything.
I think he said this is the last batter.
Go, Callahan. Stay up, babe.
This may be the last batter here in Callahan. So Eister's going to be on at first base. Callahan's the batter, and Callahan just needs to swing for downtown Birmingham here. You get one last at bat.
Think she can put it on top of that building over there?
Give it everything you got. 1 ball and no strikes to the Central Arkansas signee, Allie Callahan. Pitch came in on her, almost hit her. 2 balls and no strikes. This is where Callahan can unload now. You're looking for that fastball right down the middle. It comes up high. Eister's going to take second base. It's going to be 3 balls and no strikes. So at 3-0 here, Callahan needs to be swinging if she wants to continue to bat. She needs to swing right here no matter what. I think the umpire made a decision. This was the last at bat. I think we've run out of time. And so Callahan now could stand in there at 3-0 and swing for the fence here. Looking for her first home run of the fall. A 3-0 delivery. Way down low in the dirt. That's going to walk her. And Callahan's going to walk. Ball game. That's going to be the ball game. The Bombers are going to win 8-1. Good ball game, solid ball game for the Bombers. They win the ball game 8-1 over this good Hotshots team out of Alabama. Down the offensive side of the ball, Gatlin had a double, scored 2 runs. Jones had a single and a home run, scored 3 runs. Had an RBI as well on the home run for Jones. Callahan had a single and an RBI. Sharp had a single and scored a run. Feisty had a triple and scored and had an RBI, scored a run. That was all on the offensive side of the ball. Vincent pitched 2 full innings. She'll get the win. Word came in and finished the third. Vincent went 2 2/3. Word went a third, got the save. The Bombers win 8-0. A good solid effort pitching wise and defensively and offensively for the Bombers. So the Bombers win 8-1. We'll be back in the morning at what time?
12:30.
12:30 and 2:30 tomorrow, something like that.
12:30 and 3:30.
Yeah, 12:30 and 3:30 tomorrow. We'll be back on the air for Bomber softball. So join us then. Until 12:30 tomorrow for TC Callahan. It's Red Moscone saying so long, everybody. That was a good solid game right there.
We're still recording. Hold on.